they discovered this before the midterms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they didn't release the information until after the midterms.
I mean, dude, everyone said this a million times with like the news. If that was flip-flop, if it was, Trump's kid, that would have been all over. It would have been like, this is the fate of our democracy, rest in the sons of the blah, blah, blah,
100%.
blah, blah.
And the
blah,
media
blah.
would have gone right along with it.
Yeah, and it's like so obvious and it sounds trite, but it's like, dude, why do
And
they...
this is...
What's the incentive to be like, nah, fuck that guy, not that guy? It's like, that kind of freaks me out.
Dude, there's a bunch of us that are just unrepresented. It's the reasonable middle. The reasonable middle of the world. Unrepresented. You got radical left and radical right. You got people that are all in on the Republican Party and you should never get an abortion even if you've been raped. You got wild shit on that side, and on the other side, you got men can get pregnant. You got all this chaos. You got FTX. So he was just making mistakes. No big deal. We should barely even attack him. We don't even need to bring him in. Come on, guys.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? Why would they let that guy off the hook?
The number 2 donor to the Democratic Party.
Oh, duh.
Number 2.
Yikes.
Just by George Soros. And they're like, whatever. No one's freaking out.
Everyone is the Republicans hanging on to that Santos dude.
That is wild.
The Republicans are like, no, he's a good dude.
That guy should be in jail.
Santos is the guy who was like, I'm Jewish.
Oh, that
and they
dude.
were like, you're not Jewish. And he's like, I meant Jew-ish. I'm like a Jew.
He's a master of the English language. He's a master of the English language.
He lied about so many things.
He lied about
I
everything.
found out about it on the podcast, and then
It's
I went on a
hilarious.
deep dive. I'm
It's
like,
so
this guy's
funny.
wild.
Dude.
I was looking at him yesterday. The first article that came up was like, he lied about being a volleyball star. It's like, dude, that's the funniest
Well, you
lie.
ever see Biden lie about his education? Have you ever seen that clip? Where he lied about his education, they fact-checked him on the news?
What did he say he was?
Oh, my God. He just flat out lied about his credentials.
I think it fucked him up in that debate.
Oh, for sure.
He was running a while ago, and he got fucked
Well, he
up
ran
on-
for president in
He
88.
like plagiarized the speech.
Yeah.
He did that.
Oh.
Dude, we used to do Joe Biden night at Stitch's Comedy Club in Boston where we'd all do each other's acts. That time, Joe Biden lied about his academic credentials. So watch this video because it's fucking crazy.
He was 76th of 85.
He was so silly.
He might have gotten it wrong, though. He might have been like 85 to
I
top.
mean, truthfully,
What's
a guy
that?
who
I don't know
finishes
what this video
76
is.
would
That's
get it
the
wrong.
video.
It just says it's the road to the White House.
No, this is the video. I've
There
seen
he
it.
is.
He argues with this guy.
And the other question is, could you quickly, I think we all
I think I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect. I went
Beast.
to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. In the first year in law school, I decided I didn't want to be in law school and ended up in the bottom 2/3 of my class, and then decided I wanted to stay, went back to law school, and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I won the International Moot Court competition. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only need 123 credits, and I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
You rewind that and look at the guy who wants to fuck
No,
him
but now
so
let
bad.
it go on.
Did you see how happy that guy was? He was like, "You're doing it, Joe."
I know.
Now-
I'm not questioning your IQ at all. I'm just saying that with the people that we have elected to office in recent years, I think that we have to question their credentials very solidly.
Well, I think you're right, Frank.
Damn.
But you know what I find kind of interesting? It seems to me if you can speak, you're at a liability in the Democratic Party anymore. It seems to me you've all become heartless technocrats. It seems to me that you forget that what happens is we've never, as a party,
Okay, pause
we have
this.
never.
This is now nonsense.
Biden rules.
Yeah.
Now go to
Pretty nasty, dude.
I
go
fucking
to
love Biden.
the article where it says what his actual stats were. Because someone fact-checked him on the news. It's not in that clip. There's one that they played that clip on the news and then fact-checked it.
That'd be a nice edit, like cutting that to like now him just fucking bumbling around on
Technocrat.
stage talking
Oh, yeah.
nonsense. It's
He's
fine.
actually 70th in a class of 85. So he wasn't in the top half. But there was a bunch of other stuff that he lied about in that clip too. In the news clip where they check it, this like hardcore news guy goes, actually, the true story is, and he just lays it all out, and
Oh, that blows.
it sucks a
Can
fat
you imagine
one.
if
Yeah,
you're
there
lying
it
and a
is.
dork
Plenty
comes
to
in?
do.
Yeah.
The new questions stem from taped remarks of Biden during an April campaign appearance in New Hampshire.
I went to law school
Lion
on a
fighter.
full academic scholarship.
Yeah,
the only
scoot,
one in
scoot
my
ahead a little to the where
can't
you
control
can't.
that video.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's
That's
even
okay.
on.
Keep playing.
That's crazy.
in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School. I mean, this guy comes off this whole thing as a flyweight.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
His memory had failed
no.
him. My memory had
88,
failed
he
me.
was like, I'm fucked
but his
up.
memory seems so good right there. It was like that would be so scary if you could maybe that was the early signs of dementia.
Yeah.
You could rattle off facts that you
Lies?
think are facts.
Oh boy. I'm
Maybe
fucked.
he believed it. Maybe he believed it.
Yeah.
My memory failed me. Maybe his memory fails him all the time. Maybe he's just like hanging on. Just has a prepared speech for if Bob asks this, I say that. He has to write it all
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna ram it down his fucking throat. The guy's like, I think you're an idiot. He's like, actually, I got the highest IQ on earth, motherfucker. That does hurt when the dorks come after you, though.
Yeah.
You're up there lying. Can
Well,
you imagine if
especially
they did that?
those are the mainstream dorks.
Yeah,
I mean, that was Sam Donald.
that was back in the day. The real
Yeah,
dorks.
the real dorks.
The heavyweight dorks
The
got him.
journalists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I exaggerate when I'm angry, but I've never gone around telling people things that aren't true about me. That's not
An
true.
oxymoron.
You just lied right
I
there.
lie, but I
That's
never
crazy.
lie.
He just lied right there because he lied. He said he had 3 degrees. That's not an exaggeration. That's a lie.
Yeah.
You know, saying you're in the top half of your class is also
Yeah.
a lie.
Yeah.
It's exaggerating. If you say I fucking killed it
Yeah,
in college,
exactly.
but then they find out you were in the bottom half of the class, well, that's an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a lie,
He
too.
could be like, I was in a lot of clubs. I played, intramural sports,
Yeah.
but nah, he fucked it up.
He went for
He
it.
lied. And he called black people super predators. And
No, that was Hill Dog.
he didn't he say
I
that?
think it was Hillary.
It was
I
just
think
Hillary?
it was him.
He called him
I think
super
there's him on
predators, too.
tape. I think
Biden.
he's been on tape.
He's
Yeah.
had some rough ones. He had some rough
I
ones.
think they get these terms that they'd like to throw around, and then they start using them with each other, and it's like sort of a signal that we're all on the same page.
Oh, okay.
And, whatever it is, whatever term they're using to try to push things across. Hillary Clinton, not Joe Biden,
Ooh.
used the term super predator.
Reuters.
Damn,
Let's go.
son. Let's
Jamie,
go.
Jamie. This
Let's
makes up for the lack of
go.
dog general info.
Joe Biden, let's go. Yeah, Hillary, boy. Oof.
Yeah.
I know women want a female president. You got one in Tulsi Gabbard. Go get her.
Yeah.
That's one that you could really get behind.
Who
But
do you
nope.
like, Matt?
In terms of,
Who are you trying to endorse?
I want Yang, dude.
Yang's a beast.
I hope he starts. I just want a new part. I don't care what he does. I just want a new party to win. Be fun. Just like knock the other
You were
two
Yang
out.
Gang early.
Yeah, I like the idea of just
You like
fucking.
UB